Bentley PoinTools View is a free eyewear app which you can get from this address. Just search eyewear on Google. About halfway down we now have Bentley PoinTools View and Bentley Pod Creator. And here we can see the brand new interface for PoinTools View, which is shared with its big brother Bentley PoinTools V8i. It's perfect for sharing data with managers, customers, stakeholders, anyone with an interest in a point cloud but not necessarily with knowledge of 3D or point cloud technology. And that's what makes PoinTools great, is it's really easy to use and really intuitive. So first I'm going to attach a file. So whereas we used to import files, now it's referred to as attach. I'm just going to bring in my classic pod file. So as well as attach, we can detach an object. We select and detach. We can open. Opening opens a project file. So if you saved a project file either in here or in PoinTools V8i, you can open that up in here. And also close, which will close the current PTL project file but leave the program running. We get onto the navigation modes. It's very simple in free mode. It's described in the bottom left hand corner down here. Left mouse button to rotate, middle mouse button to pan, or left and right mouse buttons to zoom. So it's very straightforward. Measurements, we can take a handful of measurements in the free version. Next up we have a pen, so we can sketch. So if you're doing a presentation, you need to highlight certain areas. Very easy to do. As soon as you rotate the view, they disappear. Notes, so we still have the ability to add a note. Let's flick across to the second tab now. So let's go to View. Again, the navigate tools are here. We can zoom selected. The zoom selected will zoom to the selected object, zoom all, and a zoom window. Saved views. We can read in saved views. So if you save some in PoinTools V8i and you want to distribute those saved views, you can give a PTL file, a pod file, and a copy of this installer or a link to download it. And then to the point clouds tab. Attach and detach we've covered. Point cloud size we can change. We can toggle RGB and intensity. If you've got point normals on your data, you can toggle them here. We can activate plane shading here, and of course all of these settings for the shaders are controlled in this tab. So I'd rather have the shader settings tab open and change the settings in here. If we move on to the clip box. So the clip box really is just for investigating the data here. We can't animate and we can't export. You know, maybe this is a good tool if you've got a couple of copies of PoinTools V8i in the office, but the boss wants to look at a point cloud. So instead of taking up one of your licenses, he can use the free viewer. It's worth just talking quickly about the tree view on the left, and again this is the same as PoinTools V8i. So it's just showing you what's loaded in. So I can see here I've got one pod consisting of one cloud, 235 million points. My notes below, if I had any drawings or 3D models, they'd be loaded in. So that's all the tools we include in the free viewer. Obviously there's a lot more in PoinTools V8i. You can use this in conjunction with the pod creator to create your pods from any data source. And then you have probably the world's most powerful free point cloud viewer.